Hi guys, my name is Cassie and welcome to my booktube channel. I'm gonna do a book haul of all books I got in the last like 2 to 3 weeks. I got romance, couple thrillers, and the rest are all fantasy. I don't know if you can see them, hold on. They're all like there's romance, couple thrillers, and then these ones are all fantasy. I just started getting into fantasy and I'm all for it. I love it. Okay, so let's just get started. The first 2 books are actually by the same author. I got The Last Song and The Choice by Nicholas Sparks. He, I think, is one of my top favorite authors. I think his writing is so beautiful, and every book I've read of his so far has either made me cry or at least tear up a little bit. So it's got like some emotion to it. Definitely. There are a couple of his books that are like my 5-star reads. But maybe one of these will be another 5-star read. Who knows? But yeah. So I got those 2. Next, I actually have, hold on. Next books are actually by 2 of the same authors. Did I say that right? Both of these are by the same author. Yeah. Anyways, that is Love Theoretically, which I actually am currently reading this. I haven't gotten far into it. I'm only on chapter 3. But yeah, there's that, and then there's Love on the Brain. This one, I have started reading this. I'm in a little bit of a reading slump, if I'm being honest, because, okay, so I read a lot of books in January. A lot. Most that I've ever read before. Like, the most I've ever read in a month is probably at least 8 or 9 books. I've exceeded that. And I plan on doing a little January wrap-up of all the books I read, so I'll do that. So you'll see a video of that. But, yeah, so I haven't gotten much into it. And I bought this maybe a week and a half ago. And I usually can finish a book in like a day or 2. But yeah, I'm just in a little bit of a reading slump. I haven't read in like the past like 3 days. The main genre I read in January was romance. I think that's why I'm in the slump, because I'm just not feeling romance anymore. I read so much that eventually, like, if you read the same genre over and over again, it's just kind of like repetitive, I guess. It feels repetitive. But yeah, so I need to get out of the slump. I've been really wanting to read, but I can't, like, I can't get into it. Anyways, so yeah, Love on the Brain, Love Theoretically, I'm excited for those. Next is One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. Oh, by the way, all of these books are from Goodwill. All of these books that I'm about to show you from Goodwill, except for Love on the Brain and Love Theoretically. Those 2 I got at Target. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So yeah, One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. I actually have another book by her. Yes, Red, White, and Royal Blue. I've had this for like a year. Was it a year? Yeah, it was a year ago when that movie came out, right? I think so. But I bought this like right after the movie came out. And I've already seen the movie, but I have not read the book yet. The movie I thought was pretty good. I enjoyed the movie. Anyways, that's not what we're talking about. So yeah, One Last Stop, Casey McQuiston. I didn't read the back of this, so I have no idea what this is about, and I might end up just going in blind with it. I've never gone in I've never gone in blind with a book before, so this would be my first one. So yeah, if you guys have read this book, let me know if you liked it. Yeah. The next is actually, oh yeah, I forgot about this one. This one's also a movie too, but it's called A Man Called Ove by Frederick Backman. A Man Called Ove. I saw the movie of this too, and that was really good. The movie made me cry. And the book is always usually better than the movie, So I'll probably end up crying more than I did in the movie. Even though the movie was really sad. Like, I did cry. Well, yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. It's the same author of Anxious People, and I've heard about that book. I think. Is that the book that I'm thinking of? I want to say Anxious People was pretty popular too, but I never read it. Oh yeah, it's a book club favorite too. The movie though was called something different. It was called like A Man Called Otto. So I don't know why they changed the name. Like, if I didn't know that that movie had been a book, I probably wouldn't have known that this was it, maybe. Well, I might have, because it's kind of like the same, just a different name, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Alright. On to the thrillers. The Girl Who Lived by Christopher Grayson. I thought this was interesting. No one believes her story. The police think she's crazy. Her therapist thinks she's suicidal. Everyone else thinks she's a dangerous drunk. They are all right, but did she see the killer? Yeah. That's all I got to really say about this. I've never heard of this book before. I just thought, I mean, I like my thrillers. It sounded interesting. I mean, the cover, I like the cover. The cover's not bad. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite, but it did intrigue me. I was like, alright, she's running. What's she running from? Yeah. It's not yeah, it's not even a long book. It's like 300 pages? It's almost 300 pages. Next is actually a Book of the Month book, Reckless Girls by Rachel Hawkins. It's a Book of the Month book, which, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, I gotta know what that is. I gotta buy it. I'll probably save this for the summer because it looks very summery, like vacation or something. I don't know. Here it says, 1 island, 6 visitors, countless secrets. I honestly don't know what this one's about either. That's all I read on here. What I just told you, that's all I read. I don't know what this is about either. I might try going in blind for this too this summer. Oh, on top here it says they're dying for an escape. So they're trapped someplace, I'm assuming. They are trapped someplace. I don't know. Okay, next. Now we're getting into fantasy. And we are going to start off with Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I just read it. Fall 2023, I read the first book in Harry Potter. I thought it was so cute. I loved it. And I can't wait to read the other ones. I have the second book. Now I have the third, and I have the fourth, and I have the 6th. I don't have the 5th or the 7th, though. But it is on my TBR. I'm very excited to finish the series. It is long overdue that I read this, so I start. Well, I did, but I gotta finish the rest. I like their little, like, pictures on their, see, look at that. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. Anyways, yeah. Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban. Next. This is actually the reason why I'm starting to get into fantasy. It's well known in the booktube community. A Court of Mist and Fury. I read A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I literally devoured that book. It was such an easy read. So good. Lots of action, romance, all that. I loved everything about it. I can't wait to read this. I don't have the 3rd or the 5th book yet. I also got this one, A Court of Frost and Starlight. I also got this with this. Not thinking that A Court of Wings and Ruin was the 3rd book. I thought that was the 4th book. This is the 4th book. This is the little novella. So I got that wrong. So I just need the 3rd book and the 5th book before I start the 2nd book. I want to get the rest of the books in the series because after I read this, I'm going into the 3rd book. And then I'm going to read this instantly afterward. And then I'm going to read the 5th. It's just so good. I also would like to annotate the series too. I've never annotated a book before, and I feel like this series would be fun to do that. Yeah. Okay. Next is a series, a fantasy series that I have never read before, and it was also a movie. City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. It's actually my name. My name is actually Cassandra, but everyone just calls me Cassie, and that's what I go by, but my full name is actually Cassandra. Anyways, but yeah, it's by Cassandra Clare. So I'm excited to read this. I also got book 3, which this only came in paperback. They didn't have the hardcovers, but the rest of the books that I got, hardcovers. And I really wish that the first book was also in the hardcover. I prefer the hardcover than this paperback one. I think it's just, I don't know, it feels nicer. It looks nicer in my opinion, but that's just me. Yeah, so I got book 3, book 4, and then I got book 5. I don't have book 2 because I didn't see it at Goodwill. There's like 10 books in this series. If they had all the series at Goodwill, I would have bought it, but they didn't, sadly. Or at least not that I noticed. I could have missed it. There's a lot of books there. I could have missed it, but whatever. So yeah, that is basically my little haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it, especially for it being my first video. I've always wanted to start my own like booktube channel. I was just too nervous. I'm a very awkward person. So yeah, so if I am awkward in this video, I apologize, but what can you do? Like and subscribe if you guys like it and would like to see more videos, and yeah, I will see you guys next time.